What is up, guys? Fluffy here. 2 days ago I made a review on the Melo 3 tank. I totally forgot to include the tightness, the flavor, and just basically everything about it in that video. So that's what we're gonna cover in this one video here right now. We're also gonna cover how well the IStick Pico functions, since I've been using it for about a month now. Really great device, just totally go and get it. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the last video I made. I mean, you guys seem to love it, so that means a lot. I'll try and seem a bit more non-confusing in this video right here. Try to speak a little bit clearer and sort of yell at my camera if you so like. So yeah, but well, let's jump right into it. What we have here is my wave setup, the IStick Pico grey version and the Melo 3 tank. Really great combination of things since they sort of go together. Both from Eleaf, both pretty great, as I said 1,000 times now. I would say the tightness of the airflow is just, there's no complaints. It's not too loose, it's not too tight. It's actually just what I would recommend if you ask me. But again, that's my opinion. I'm not getting paid by Eleaf for making this video. I'm just giving my honest opinion on it. So, yeah, but as you learned in the last video, you got your airflow control there. Hidden airflow, of course, as always. And what I changed since last is the color of the top seal ring, to pink, because I thought it looked cool. And what you also could do is, just a second, that's what you can do with it. Smack one of those seal rings on it, because I don't know, it looks sort of fancy. It's not like something you've probably seen before. If you can't really find any one of those fancy rings, decoration rings as I declare to call them, you can also use like one of these seal rings, because it looks sort of the same, it's a bit thinner. So I mean, I don't really see any problem with that. But I tried to, all day yesterday, tried to put one of them on and just see what I thought of it. And I mean, it's sort of okay. The only thing that I would complain about is it being a bit loose compared to your rings that you can buy for it. Totally got some juice on my finger right there. Sorry about that. Sort of. Well, yeah. But back to this Melo 3 tank. It's a really great tank, as I said. Let me go ahead and screw it off real quick. There, let's just get to this real quick, because this is actually what we're going to focus on this video, basically. Well, the airflow is great. Alright, so, well, I mean, it's not too tight, it's not too loose, it's just perfect for a great tank in the price range of this one. And flavor-wise, I would say that the flavor, I mean, it gets the job done, but it's not like you would with a Cledo tank. Compared to the Cledo tank. I know that it's two different brands, because it's from, the Cledo is from Bio, and this one is from Eleaf, but still, I mean, it still gets the job done according to, if you look at like flavors and stuff like that. I'm currently vaping on some cactus EGs that I just picked up today. Really amazing EGs if you can find it. Totally not dry no matter what. I haven't had any dry hits with it, but then again, I've only used it for a couple of hours now. So yeah, and well, voltage wise, it depends on the colors you put in. Like the heads that you get with it, the heads is like 30, like 30 watts to 100, and I've tried to weight this on like 75, but we'll also get into that in a video where we go a bit more in depth with it. So yeah, let's wait till that part, and let's jump over to the Pico. Alright, so what we have here is the IStick Pico from Eleaf. You can see there's a small, clear OLED screen right there. You got your wattage, and you got your battery, your ohms, and your volts. So it's actually a great, affordable device. Doesn't, like, it's not too complicated. You got your, like, you can turn up for your voltage there and down for it, of course, at the bottom. So yeah, unscrew this little smart thing to get into your battery. I'm using some eFast right now. Not the best batteries, but you know, it's sort of the only ones that I had that was charged. So yeah, I would say I'm a bit on the I'll sort of like this and I don't like this addition to where they've decided to put the battery cap, due to the fact that you're limited to only put on tanks this size. Because if I were to put on a wider tank, it would totally not be able, I would just not be able to screw it on, because it would be too wide and it would just go against his grind against it, and that wouldn't be good. So yeah, and you can of course charge it via a USB cable. I haven't charged it through USB yet, but I've heard that it's slower than just charging your batteries in a portable charger, or whatever you decide to call it. All in the month that I've been using this, I haven't been disappointed at all. I've had a few issues with it, but that was mainly just because of my old Melo 3 mini tank, because the bottom of it got a bit sort of greasy from e-juice. I don't know why, it just leaked a bit and it ended up on the bottom of it, so it had a tough time sort of reading the atomizer. As you can see, you got that there. Totally need to just wipe it a bit, but well, and I tried my best to get this all clean and nice for this video, so if there's anything, yeah, just deal with it. So yeah, but depends on where you are at. I'll try and put some links in the description to where you can get this at an affordable price, because it is indeed an affordable device. I paid I think it was 50 quid for this one. Comes with a Melo 3 tank, and of course it doesn't come with batteries. You have to get your batteries separately. But since I've got a lot of batteries, I only paid, I think, only managed to get away with for this smart price of 50 quids. So I don't know how much that would be in dollars, but I'll try and just put an annotation over the screen telling you how much that is in dollars. So yeah, again, I would totally suggest this. Hope I covered pretty much everything in this video. We're back, and let me just get this chair to sit properly. Okay, so we're back, flavor-wise, no, wattage-wise, sorry about that. Wattage-wise, I'm whipping it at 34 watts right now, which is, I haven't had any problems with this, this sort of wattage. So, but let's try and take it up to 40 and see just how well it actually performs, and see if it's actually gonna give you those clouds that you might just be chasing since you got a device like this. But let's just see if you're actually going to be satisfied with it. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to take one chunk of each, and so yeah, let's do it. I don't know if you can see that, so let's just try again. You can see, color checks are pretty good, but it's not something that you're gonna win as you're not gonna win a cloud competition in it. So, but I mean, it still produces lots of vapor, and I mean, if that's not what you want, then I don't know why you're here. I'm just kidding. Let's try and take it up to 50. Let's just go 10. No, let's take it to 45 just to be sure. I don't want to mess up my head. Carl just said it doesn't sound weird. Yeah, let's take it at 45. I think. Wasn't that what we were at? Sorry. Yeah, 45, sorry. But still not thinking. I mean, it gets a bit warm. The vapor sort of gets a bit warm. But I mean, it's nothing it doesn't change the flavor of it, and it doesn't taste burned, so you can totally wait this at 45 without any problems. So let's try and take it up to 50. We're gonna go hard now, guys. 50, ready? Let's take another one, because this is pretty good. Oh yeah, well, still nothing, like, it still gets a bit warm, but it's nothing bad. I mean, since this room is kind of warm to sit in, that's probably why. I mean, the room temperature of the room that you're in sort of could do something, like, it could be just that. I mean, if you're in a pretty cold room, like, room temperature room, it's probably not going to affect it that much, but since it's a bit warm today outside, it's probably, I'm not an expert in this bit, like, to say that, but yeah, must like just rumble a bit, sorry about that, I don't know if you could hear it. Well, let's take it up to 55, let's just go all the way up to 75, I'm probably going to skip some of the footage, but I mean, we'll just see, guys. Pretty good cloud, not gonna lie, still no change in flavor or anything. So, well, I don't know, let's just jump right up to 70, because, you know, gotta do it for the video. Still able to pull the 70, so it should be able to pull the 75, but you know what, I'm gonna do it just for you guys, I'm gonna risk it for you guys, okay? No, you're not. I would say there would be a bit of complications if you just vaping it at 75 constantly. So I would suggest just keeping it at 50, 40, 30, whatever your personal preference is. Of course, you can also put it down to one litage, where you can actually get to the mouth to long litage sort of things. So for you mouth to long folks out there, let's just try that. I'm gonna put it at 8. Just to start off with, and let's see how well it actually goes from mouth to lung. Nope, I think we need to put it a bit higher. I haven't done mouth to lung in ages, so I'm not even sure that it's gonna work out. Well, I mean, I'll try my best to do a mouth to lung, but well, let's see. Nah, I would say mouth to lung wise, it's not that good. Don't know if it's because I'm not a mouth to lung hitter, but I mean, if you are, you could potentially try it out. If one of your friends got one, the IStick Picos, ask him or her, like, hey, can I try this mouth to lung, because I'm not good at it, so I don't even know why I tried it. But well, let me put this bad boy back to my preferred litage, and let's continue on with the video. Okay, so let's check out on what we've talked about today. We talked about the flavor, the tightness, looseness, and we talked about litage wise, what it can pull and how much before it actually goes wrong, sort of. So I would say flavor wise, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Again, that's just my personal opinion on it, but if you're a flavor chaser, I probably suggest not going like to get one of the tanks, like the Melo 3 tanks. Maybe a Clito would be a little bit better. But again, I would give it 6 out of 10 for the flavor. Tightness, looseness gets a 7.5 actually, 7.5 out of 10, and that's actually not bad. Litage wise, I would say, due to the sort of overheating, if you look at it that way, I would say maybe a 6.3 out of 10. I know I went a bit high on this, but well, now to the ratings of the IStick Pico. Okay, let's see. Size wise, I would say it's a pretty good size, you know, not too big to hold. As you can see, I've got sort of medium hands, and say it, but I don't know if you can see it right there. You know, you can sort of hide it in your hand if you're one of those discreet vapors who like, okay, I'm out in public, but I don't really want to see people vape. Don't want to let people see me vape and like stuff like that. So, well, I mean, that's a great like size. It's not too big, it's not too small, and that's also why I got it. And battery wise, like I could probably get. I usually get 4 to 5 hours of vape out of that. And yeah, price wise, you know, it's not expensive. It's sort of affordable for like if you're into vaping. I would not suggest going out to get like one of those. If you're just getting into it, probably just get it if it's something that you want to do. But yeah, I'm just talking rebellish right now, guys. So thanks for watching and keep on vaping. I like your face.